can. Yep. Hi, Mary. So we're putting the chair on our, I forgot, if you have a strap, I'm not sure if we're going to get to the strap part today, but you feel free to bring it in case we get to it. I may cut it out. Always plan a little more, I think. Again, I don't know how fast or slow this will go, having never touched chair yoga before, but with that. So the chair's facing the long edge of the mat for now. We will move it a little bit during, but for now, and then maybe a little room in the front of it for part of a foot, your feet. And then sit up so that your feet can touch the ground if they're not. And the ankles can rest beneath your knees. So again, that hip distance apart, or a little wider if that's better for you. And then just let go for a minute. Start to breathe fully all the way up, lengthening up through the crown of your head. And as you exhale, let it out, let the shoulders soften down. Begin to soften the eyes by either softening your gaze down or closing them. And we're not worried so much about our posture right now. We're going to get into that, so don't worry. Right now, the purpose is to just let yourself come into this moment, this time, this space for you. And just having faith that whatever there is to offer you, that you will receive if it's meant to be. And so take one hand, just take the right hand, bring it to the tummy, and the left hand to the heart, chest area. And again, as you breathe, just notice. You don't have to be strong or tough with how your posture is, again, with your elbows needing to be up or anything. Just noticing the movement beneath the hands. And then take note. Which hand do you feel moving more? And then begin to bring it may be the belly. And if it's not, start to deepen the breath in the belly. Seeing if the chest breath can stay more still. And just enjoying that connection and knowing and reminding yourself that we do have this capacity to breathe more fully. So if we've been breathing a lot, just a shorter chest breath today, what a nice stopping and pausing to enjoy this. Just reminding yourself it's here. And then you can soften your hands down, let them fall to the lap. And as you breathe in, feel the air and its coolness enter the back of your throat into your lungs. And as you exhale, feel the air and its warmth as it moves through your nose. Breathing in through your nose, feeling the air and its coolness. And exhaling, feeling the warmth of the air as it passes back out through the nose. Now we can feel that whole depth, that whole pathway. And then just continuing to breathe as your breath will have it. not forcing, just noticing. This is from The Reflecting Pond. And here's the passage. No matter what faces us, an unhappy relationship, a serious operation or illness, a feeling of uselessness or helplessness, it is vital to realize that there is a solution. We must not expect that the solution to our problem will bring us immediate peace of mind. Focusing our energies and emotions on the answer, not the problem, will, however, alleviate much of the futility and the frustration we feel. A medical doctor, George S. Stevenson, wrote, "The solution may not give you everything you want. Sometimes it may give you nothing but a chance to start all over again. But whatever little it gives you is much more than you give yourself by letting your emotions tear you apart. Today, I will focus my energies and emotions on the solution, not the problem. I will allow the solution to flow through me with the help of my higher power, knowing there is a satisfactory answer to my difficulty." So feel free to just absorb that. You can open the eyes if you want or not. And I was talking to someone the other day who said, this woman is 88 years old. Oh, I know it is, duh. Or in their 80s, because she's right with us. Swims every day and does yoga, practices yoga. I thought, holy crap, right? I hope I do that at that age, but God knows I'm already falling apart and joking at my husband with some new issues that I say, you're going to need to trade me in for 225s, his dad says that. So joking aside, we may not all be 88 and, doing somersaults and back bends full on. And that's okay. But what we can do is keep our minds, find that time for peace, keep the flexibility going and the movements. I watch my dear husband and wonder why I don't reel him in, because oftentimes people we know do the same movements all day long, right? The same type of movements. And yoga allows us to move in different ways that we don't in everyday movement, to keep ourselves healthy and well, nourished and whole, whatever that whole is for us. So welcome today. See if you can just ground those feet again, maybe spread the toes, you can open the eyes, and then slide the toes back down, feel the feet connecting with the earth. And then I was watching something else I just wanted to share with you because I feel this a lot while I'm seated. So I'm going to share it with you. And it's kind of retraining our brain for proper posture, but more for me, it's just kind of noticing. Sometimes we think shoulders back and I go overboard one way or just get sloppy and overboard the other way, and then I feel pain in parts of my body. So today, let's sit on the chair and we want to feel our sitting bones. So we're going to lift one cheek, take that muscle, move it away so that we can feel the sitting bone on the chair. And do the same with the other cheek. So you can feel that sitting bone. And then notice how you can feel the left and the right sitting bone equally. So sometimes I put a lot more weight on one side, as you may. So see if you can feel that weight, equal weightedness. And then as your feet are planted and your ankles are beneath your knees, we're going to slowly start to roll the pelvis forward. So the hip points, the belly, the chest, the chin can come up, the shoulder blades come down, the back. So think cow pose. And then as you exhale, let's do the opposite, not rushing, just slowly bringing the pelvis backward, belly draws in, shoulders start to come down, chin comes down, feeling the contraction of the belly. And breathing your way in reverse again. Pelvis moves forward, hip bones, belly, chest, heart reaches up, shoulder blades reach down and back, chin up. Exhale. Notice how as you start to slump, you're tightening the rib cage, the chest, right? And then one more time, inhaling up. See if we can go just a little less deep this time. And exhaling back again into that slump-like position, just a little less deep. And again, inhaling a little less. Exhaling a little bit less deep. And continue doing that a little bit less and less deep with each cycle. And then starting to come to where you think neutral is as you roll forward and backward through your pelvis. And then when you begin to feel your sit bones right beneath you on both sides, left and right, equally weighted, you'll kind of notice your core is slightly engaged, right? So there it is. So if you haven't found it, take your time, but notice there's a little bit of core engagement, which, again, over the years, I don't always feel. So how nice to kind of tell ourselves we can feel this. And the back of our head is nice and long. Our shoulders are neither forward or really accentuated back. They're just falling right where they should. There we have it. So just enjoying this and reminding yourself today that maybe one little piece of this that will help you as we continue on through our practice on the chair and then through the rest of your night and maybe onward. So here we go to our practice. So we're going to start with finding that neutral spine, that neutral pelvis, just feeling that, how good it feels to not hurt because we're having a little bit of support here. And then as you exhale, let that right ear fall toward the right shoulder. Keep your breath, keep your jaw, everything just, this is going to be a nice, we'll feel something after, but we're not going to feel like we're plowing through anything, and we can be amazed. And then let that left arm hang down. Energize through the hand. Sitting, I'm already tilting my pelvis. See if you can sit straight again if you've done that. And then start to let your arm, your hand, go in a little bit of a circle, like arm circles, but hanging down. So opening up to the shoulder. Breathing. And then when it feels right, begin to change the direction of your circling. Breathing tall. Exhaling, softening what may. And then as you start to slow the hand, the arm down, exhale, bring the chin down to the center. Inhale, bring the chin back up. So I was watching an anatomy thing with Jade Hansen last year, and she said, was talking about how important it is to come down instead of just out of it for our necks. So trying to remember to do that. So one more time, we're going to inhale nice and tall, find your neutral position if you can. And then exhale the left ear toward the left shoulder. Drop that right arm, that right hand. Breathing and just letting things open up with this small, simple movement. Notice if your shoulders want to climb up to your ear. Position your hand wherever that is so that it doesn't. And then as you are ready to start changing direction, just begin to do so gently, lovingly. And then as you are ready, exhale, bring the head around and down, chin to chest. Inhale back up to your neutral position. Pretty nice, huh? Simple, but so yummy. And then we're just going to do a few more arm things. So a few more seated things on our chair. So we're going to inhale, bring the right arm up like a little fist, like yay. Exhale, bend the elbow, bring it down. Inhale, bring the right arm out to the side, palm down. Exhale, flip the palm. Inhale, hitchhiker, thumb up. Exhale, bring the arm in. Inhale, the left arm up. Exhale, bending the left elbow. Inhale, stretch the left arm to the left, palm down. Inhale, flip the palm up. Exhale, thumb comes up, fist with the rest of it. And then as you're ready, bringing that arm in. So one more time, inhaling the right arm up. Exhale, bending the elbow. Inhale, straighten the right arm. Exhale, flip that palm. Inhale, thumb up, fist. Exhale, arm back in. Inhale, left arm up. Exhale, bend the left elbow. Inhale, lengthen the left arm out to the side. Exhale, flip the palm. Inhale, hitchhiker finger. Exhale, bring the arm in. Really nice. Inhale, both arms up. Exhale, both elbows down. Inhale, both arms up to either side. Flip the palms as you continue to breathe. Thumbs come up, fists with the rest of the hand, and then exhale it down. So already you should be feeling something a little bit different, right? Inhale together, we'll bring the arms out to the side and up to the sky. You can look up, you can bring the palms together, look at your thumbs. Maybe your arms are a little in front of you, that's okay. Feel the sitting bones. Exhale, open the palms to the front, and let's go to our goalpost arms here. Inhale fully. And then as you exhale, we're going to hinge at the hip creases and fold only partially. So you'll start to feel when your abs are engaged, when your back feels strong. Yeah, breathe here. Already, right? Not so simple. Inhale, back up. Arms come up. Exhale, hands through heart center. Keep going. Hinge forward, folding forward. This time all the way. Let your belly fold over, your head drop, your hands drop. Inhale, slide your hands up your knees to the thighs. Heart reaches up, chin up. Exhale, lengthen the heart forward. Fold all the way over. Drop the head, the shoulders, the chin. Inhale, slide the hands up through halfway and all the way out and up to the sky. Exhale, flip the palms, goalpost arms. Feel the muscles engaged behind the shoulders, right? Exhale, hinging partially to where you feel you're strong. Inhale, back up, arms come up. Exhale, palms together and down through heart center. Keep on going, hinge at the hips, forward fold. It's like we're doing a sun salutation. Drop it. Inhale, slide the hands. We're going to come up halfway, or like a cow. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, this time slide the hands all the way up, out and around, up to the sky. Exhale, bend at the elbows, goalpost arms. Inhale, tall. Exhale, partially hinging here. Let's breathe for a moment and hold this lengthening. Soften the jaw or areas that you feel maybe could be softened. And then we're going to exhale, bring the arms back up and down to heart center. Whew. And that's that. Inhale, bring the right knee into the chest. And let's just hold it, or toward the chest. So we're going to, again, sitting bones come down, shoulder blades draw down away from the ears. Breathing helps. It's almost like a lunge, but seated. And then you can start to just play with the ankle and the toes. I heard we have 25 bones, or 25% of the bones in our body are in our feet. And then here, as you're ready, exhale, take that the left hand to the left shin or ankle, and begin to use your hands to walk your ankle, your right ankle, over the left thigh. And so again, grounding the feet, flexing the foot of the right toe, and maybe your body will allow you to have a right ankle, knee and ankle lined up, maybe not, that's okay. Perhaps if you're not really touching the ground, you put something under your foot, but you don't obviously want to go too high. And let's just inhale tall and exhale, let the sitting bones feel the connection. So this right hip, this right outer thigh is reaching down. And maybe this is it. Maybe you're feeling this nice sensation already. And if this isn't doing it for you, feel free to bring the arms out, maybe palms up. Inhaling like we'd simply love to have you. And then exhaling, bringing the hands back. Inhaling, reaching out to your guests. Exhaling, bringing them in. Maybe one more time, a nice full inhale. Exhale, bringing it back in. And take that knee, use your arm if you want, bring it up. You can put your left hand around it or your elbow, depending on where your body allows for you today. And then start to inhale nice and tall. Exhale, bring your right hand behind your right hip, either to the chair or the top or the back or the bottom. Take a few breaths here. And then as you inhale, get tall again, slowly and gently bringing yourself back around and down, stepping that right foot down. Take a moment to feel how you feel. We're hitting a lot of things on the chair. Inhale, bring that left knee in. Give it a squeeze. Stay for a minute. So using it as leverage to kind of push this in to lift the spine. Because as we age, we shrink, right? So we really want to lengthen up, create that space. And then notice as you breathe, maybe the shoulders can begin to soften away from the ears. Feel your beautiful breath. And then as you're ready, maybe a little dance with the foot and ankle. And then when you're ready again, just crossing that left ankle over the right thigh. If it doesn't feel comfortable, put something here. I mean, I feel like it's harder for me doing it this way. It jams into my bones or my muscles, I don't know. But either way, adjust, right? We'll find a way to solve it. Then here we go, inhaling fully, nice and tall, enjoying the breath. Exhaling, engaging, so we're pushing down with that left outer thigh. And again, this may be right where we stay. Or we maybe inhale and lengthen the heart, the arms forward as we kind of hinge forward. Exhale, bring it back, bringing the navel in. Inhaling, lengthening, hinging forward. Exhale, bringing it back. Energize through the toes, inhaling. Exhaling, bringing it back. Take that. Use your hands to bring that left knee up. Maybe the right hand or elbow crease comes there. And then inhale nice and tall. Feel the right foot grounding as well. And then exhale, start to open up to the left. And you can squeeze more or less. You decide where you're kind of feeling it and what you need. One more full inhale, get nice and tall. Let the sitting bones ground as you exhale and come around. Uncross. Inhale, tall. One more exhale, just hinging at the hip creases. Forward fold all the way down, release it. Head drops. Inhale, walk your hands up to your thighs. Belly draws in as you bring your torso and head all the way up. And then we are going to come, let's see where I am. Oh, one more before we come to our feet. Why not? Inhale again, nice and tall, lift the heart. Exhale, navel draws back toward the spine, hinge at the hip creases, folding forward, letting the head fall, the chin toward chest. Hands fall. If your hands do not touch the ground, feel free to do a block in between. Place your right hand down. Lengthen from your waist all the way forward, right? Feel how good that feels. So the hand beneath your nose. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, start to bring your left hand to your left hip, opening your heart to the left, pushing down to rise tall. Maybe the arm reaches and the lower shoulder opens up. So it's a one long arm kind of thing, or perhaps not. Take your version. Inhale nice and tall through the spine. Exhale slowly, gently, lovingly come all the way back down, forward fold. Inhale, plant the left hand, come halfway, bring that right hand to right hip, still grounding what's touching. Exhaling, opening up to the left. Interesting how different both sides are. And again, just breathing here, lengthening with the inhales, filling up. Exhaling, grounding what's touching, maybe opening your twist. One more full round of breath, enjoying this moment. Exhale, slowly lengthening first before you come around and down. Let your head fall, your shoulders, your neck. Let it all go. Inhale, lengthen up through halfway. Start to walk your hands up to your thighs. Draw your navel in, almost like that little scoop as you come up to protect your back. Heel toe your feet, and bring your heels a little bit slightly back. So instead of the heels right under the knees, just a little bit back. And then depending on your knees or how you're feeling, you can inhale, scoop yourself up, and then squeeze that butt. Why not? Exhale, we're gonna come back down. We're gonna do it 10 times. If that doesn't work for you, take a nice, yummy stretch of your choice. Inhale up. Exhale down. Okay, we're feeling some muscles I don't always feel without the chair. Inhaling up. Exhale down, maybe not 10, because we may not have time. Inhale up. Squeeze. Exhale down. Let's do one more. Let's make it good. Inhale up. Come to the toes if you want. Woo. Squeeze. Look up if you want. Exhale, bend. Woo. Come down. Woo. This time we're going to come up with the inhale and stay up. Inhale up. Look up. Exhale, flip the palms, coming them around and down to the side. We're going to take our chair, breathe our way, gently, lovingly, taking the chair and turning it the long way. So standing behind the high back. All right. Fun. Okay. So, always learning something new. Okay, so what we're going to do is bring the hands to the back of the chair. You choose not to use it, that's fine. I feel like my warrior one's the best ever when I use the chair. So here we go. We're going to stand here and take your right foot, step it back, toes turn out a little bit. Again, you can be a little wider, a little less deep with that. Your hands are still going to be able to touch the chair. So move your body so that you can do that. And then you're going to bend that left knee. So as you bend your left knee coming into warrior one, you're going to start to feel the front of the right hip flexor, which is awesome. Starting to lengthen up because you're grounding down to rise up. And that knee, you should still see your big toe. So hips in warrior one face forward, which I usually can't do. For some reason I can do it with this, right? Tailbone reaching down. Find the neutral pelvis. Inhale the right arm up. Inhale the left arm up. And just feeling the nice lunge, the back foot grounding down, even the outer edge. You feel that right glute turn on. The hip bones reach up to the lower ribs. Exhale, bring one arm down, then the other. And then one more time. Inhale the right arm up. Exhale, bend the right elbow, bring the right hand to the right hip, and start to open your heart to the right, and your hips will open too. Take a moment, feel that engagement, really engaged. Push down through the soles of the feet, feel the legs turn on. And then one more time, inhale nice and tall, exhale around. Step don't step anything. You can maybe turn the right toes in if that feels better. Bring your hands to the chair. And then as you're ready, we're gonna bend the knee and bend the elbows. And instead of the elbows coming out, it's usually sometimes hard to do this when we're coming down from a full down dog, right? So what we're gonna do is we're gonna bend and do our push-ups right here. Exhaling, inhaling. And I tried this with a different chair and it wasn't really good. It was hurting my elbows because I don't think it was the right height or space. So if that is the case, I recommend you do not do it. So we'll just breathe and pause. So we'll do one more. Instead of 3, that magic 3, we're going to do 4. So one more. Using the arms. You should start to feel that, right? Should do this every day. And then here we go. Up to the toes of the right foot. Step the right foot forward. Shake it out. Walk it out if you'd like. And we'll go to the side 2. Warrior 1, side 2. Step that left foot back. Right toes forward. Hands on the chair. And then as you're ready, starting to bend the right knee. Maybe you have to scooch it up. Readjust. It's new to us, probably. And then coming into that warrior 1 pose with the bottom of the legs, bottom body. Inhale, the arms up or one arm up. Just reminding us to lengthen up so that left foot is grounded. You feel that left hamstring and buttocks turning on. Maybe the shoulders are up in your ears. How can we still reach up through the fingers? Can you draw the navel in and up? Breathe. Exhale, bring one arm down, then the other. And then here we go. Inhale the left arm up. Exhale, start to open to the left. Bring the left hand to the left hip. Lunging. Both legs turned on. Heart opening. And you can always vary it, do your variation rather. Inhale tall, exhale around, keep the right knee right where it is, the right foot, maybe spin the left foot forward a little bit. And here we go, hands to the chair. Inhale nice and tall, exhale bending the right knee, using the arms, hugging the elbows close, reaching them back. Inhaling and exhaling, we're going to do 4. So I'm on 2, not sure where you're at. Maybe don't grip so much with your fingers. See if that helps. You got it. Got to do one more. I don't know why, I just want to. All right, here we go. Come up to the toes of the left foot. Step the left foot forward to meet the right. Shake it out. Turn your chair back the long way. We're going to come around, sit to the front of the chair. And go to warrior 2. And this one I think is the one I really felt while practicing. So perhaps it will feel just as great for your body the next day. Okay. So here we go. We're sitting again in our nice neutral position. Not like we're supposed to master this the first time if we already don't have this, but just doing our best, breathing, smiling. Okay, and then we're going to take this right foot, step the right foot to the right, toes facing that short edge. Now listen, you can stay right here. Okay, this is perfect. This could be your warrior 2, which I did yesterday because I had this big chair with a round seat, and there's no way I could split my legs like that. So I forgot to say scooch up toward the edge of your chair. Make sure it's sturdy, it's on the mat or something. So scooch up if you haven't. So the right leg's here. You can use your hands to turn your left knee down, your hip down, and step that left foot back. Turn the left toes out like a warrior 2 foot. You know what that looks like. So here we are, warrior 2 legs. If that again is not accessible for you today, especially since this is so new and our bodies aren't used to this, then do that like right square, okay? So here's our warrior 2, but our bums are down. So yeah, eventually you might pop your bum up. But quite frankly, this really works if you're not just hanging out. So even if you are, I don't think you're able to. So rambling on, here we go. Inhale fully. Bring the arms out to either side. Look over the right fingers. Feel both feet pushing down. Both legs are engaged. Again, noticing. Maybe with the inhale, you get a little taller. You align the hip, body over the hips here, the upper body. Maybe with the exhale, you soften. Check your feet. Sometimes my feet are way out of line. So your heel to your heel or to the instep. And then as you are ready, inhale. Let the left hand fall down as the right hand reaches up and back, or just up. Exhale back to warrior two arms. One more time, we're gonna reverse that warrior. Inhaling, raising that right arm up, opening the heart. Exhale, still reaching as we come back down. Bring the hands back gently, gently, gently. Bring yourself out of this. You have to master that. And if you don't feel that, oh boy, you're good. Okay. Ready, ladies? We're going to go to side two. So take that left foot, step it to the left, toes facing the short edge, and then the right knee falls down as you slide the right leg back behind you. You're on the edge of the chair. It's sturdy, and the toes come 90 degrees or a little less perhaps. And so notice your knee and your ankle on the left foot. Feel the groundiness, feel the engagement of the hamstring and glute on the right. Hips and heart open toward the long edge, toward me, I believe. And as you're ready, inhaling the arms out to the side, draw the navel toward your spine. I like to just fall forward. Notice where your arms, if they feel, maybe even look where they are. Can you feel the engagement of your muscles? Can you allow some softness in the parts that don't need to be strong? As you're ready, inhale, flip the left palm, begin to rise it up as the right hand reaches down. Reversing your warrior, opening the heart. Exhale, back arms out to either side. Strong through your legs. Inhale, lengthening and lifting the left arm up and over, opening your heart. Exhale, back to warrior two arms. Inhale fully. Exhale fully. If you want, you can stand, just see how you're doing. Exhale it down. Whew. I like to bring my arms down, slide that right leg in, then the left. Ha, right? Okay. So what do I have? Chair warrior two. Oh boy, okay. So let's do one inhale and forward fold. Inhale all the way up. Exhale, hands through heart center. Keep it going. Hinging at the hip creases. Lengthening the heart and finally letting the head, neck, shoulders, everything fall. As you inhale, start to walk your hands back up the legs, draw the navel in, and here we are. We're going to plant the feet again, so heels come back a little bit, arms can come out to the side or not, it doesn't matter. And as you're ready, we're going to inhale, bring the arms out and up and standing. Exhale, hands to heart center. Come back, you can turn your chair one more time. You may or may not choose to use your chair, that's perfectly fine. We're going to come into our tree pose. Woo. Here we go. So let's just rock back and forth on the soles of the feet for a moment. Snap, crackle, pop maybe. And then start to slow down your rocking. And see if you can notice where your neutral spine is again. Lengthening the soles of your feet. Grounding. Thinking about your inner thighs reaching back. Your hip bones reaching up to your lower ribs there. Your heart reaches up, crown of the head, shoulders fall down your back. And then as you're ready, let your hands drop. You can bring the left hand to the left side of the chair. And then start to shift your weight so that, we're going to have to shift to the left a little to start getting our center of gravity here as we lift the right toes, either off the floor or just the heel, and turn the sole of the foot to the ankle. So as you get nice and tall, breathing, maybe staying right here, Notice what the left hip's doing. Can you push on that left leg to just grow a little taller? Remember, we want to grow in age and still have some spaciousness here in our spine. So as you're ready, maybe you lift the foot. This is a good time to even try if you're at that point to lift the foot right up, not on the knee, anywhere but the knee. You can hold it. You can push the foot into the thigh. Arms can come up. You decide. So either way, this right hip is reaching back. Foot into the leg, leg into foot, arms might come up. And perhaps you find a gentle focus point. You can always look up with just the eyes. Bringing the chin up's a little harder. Closing the eyes is even harder, right? So find your edge. Inhale, grow a little bit taller. Exhale, bring your palms together. Knee comes forward as your hands come down through heart center. And then you can certainly turn to the other way. We'll go to the opposite leg. So starting to come back to your mountain pose. Finding that strong pose, but yet with a little softness always. Room for flexibility. As you're ready, begin to shift your weight to your right leg. And then don't even move or lift until you find your peace, your sort of breath, your focus. And then when you are ready, start to open up that left hip. So left sole of the foot to the shin, ankle of the right, or perhaps the calf, or whatever. Inhaling fully. Exhaling fully. Turning on the trunk of your tree, that strength, right? Reaching up. Noticing the core. Maybe the arms come up, maybe one. And we stay right where we are. Find your expression. Grow it if you'd like. Stay as long as you feel you can or want to stay. So just keep going. Stay up there until you're ready to come down. We don't mind waiting. Feels really good to just be in mountain pose as well. And then as you are ready, or not ready, we'll still come down gently, lovingly. Let's take the hands, bring them back facing the chair. Start to walk your feet back, coming into our version of down dog with our chair yoga. So arms pretty much shoulder distance if possible. Fingers reach. Start to shoot the hips back, maybe walk back more. Lengthen through the spine, and eventually maybe the head and neck come down in line with the shoulders. And remember how if we push down on the inner edge of the hands, it sort of lifts the underarms and draws them back. Oh, a nice opening, breathing, bending the knees as much as need be. One more beautiful, long, loving inhale. One more full, beautiful exhale. Looking up, walking your way up gently. I don't know the perfect way to do that yet, so hopefully you're cool how you got there. And then we're just going to take the chair, turn it backwards so that the seat is facing you. And then kind of off the mat if you have room for it. Inhale up, face the front of the mat. Look up, maybe a little back bend as your heart reaches up, your tailbone reaches down. Exhale, flip your palms, bend the knees, swan dive down. Plant your hands. We're going to come down to the belly, so take your time, one knee at a time. Maybe come into the elbows first. Bring yourself down. And slowly and lovingly bringing the hands beneath the shoulders, fingers spread. Hug those arms in. Reach back with the toes. Plant the tops of your toes, the thighs, the pubic bone. And as you inhale, lengthen your heart as you reach your elbows back and begin to lift. Tailbone reaches down. Exhale, lower down. One more time, maybe less weight on the hands. Inhale up, hold it for a moment if you'd like. When you're ready, exhaling it down, lengthen, lengthen, lengthen. One last time, just like this, inhaling. And exhaling. Begin to come up to the forearms. So elbows beneath the shoulders, spread the fingers. Plant those tops, the top of the feet. Same thing. And this time it's like we're pushing down on the forearms and the hands to lift the heart. Draw the shoulder blades down the back. Sometimes I almost feel like I can pull myself forward. Tall. Open. Less serious face. Exhale down. One more time, let's bring our arms, where do we want to? Let's bring our palms up, hands down to the sides. Inhale, bring the arms, lift the hands off, arms reach back, right? Lift the head, and let's pulse. Just a little pulsing here. Tailbone reaches toward your heels. Maybe you lift the legs. And as you're ready, slowly, gently exhale down. Hands can come out to like goalposts. Right cheek comes down. Take a breath in. Let it flow out. One more time. And gently we'll slide the hands beneath the shoulders. Lift the head. Turn the cheek to the left. One more time. A few breaths with the left cheek down. Slide your hands beneath your shoulders. Hug your arms toward the body like we did when we were doing push-ups. And then tuck your toes. Head back to central here. Navel draws in as you, maybe, depending how you can do it, maybe you can't come in one whole shifting. So maybe you lift the chest, the belly, hips, and come back. You can either come to your, slide onto your left hip or come into child's pose if it's okay for your body today. Inhale fully. Exhale, release it. Hips fall heavy. Head rests. And then as you're ready, start to walk your hands. Inhale your way upright. Roll onto the right hip. Let's roll around so you can face your chair because we're going to want to use that soon. And then again, knees bent. Like we usually do, we're just going to do a little bit with our abs. So hands can come behind the knees. Inhale, back nice and straight, shoulders away from the ears. Feel the navel draw in a little bit. And as you exhale, definitely navel towards spine, starting to round the back. Coming down maybe slightly or maybe a little lower. Inhaling tall up through the sides. Straight. Exhale. Rounding. You can begin to move your hands or not. Inhaling. And exhaling. Inhaling. Exhaling. Inhaling one more time here. Next time, inhale up. You have to scoot your butt up a little. Exhale, forward fold. Give yourself a hug. Let everything drop. Inhale, upright with the head and chest. Bring your hands behind you. Start to scoot your body toward your chair. Legs can come over to one side. If you need a blanket or anything, feel free to get it. And as you're ready, we're going to bring the shins, the legs up onto the chair, scooching the butt, slowly lowering ourselves down. If you have a hole in the chair, that's great. If not, it might not be super perfect, or you can turn the chair sideways, but too tired, right? And then beginning to let your legs come up, elevated, letting the blood pool down, let the heart get a little more to circulate and rejuvenate you differently. Starting to bring the arms, let them fall out to the sides. Rest the back of your head. Rest the shoulders, the backs of the arms or shoulders. Rest the upper back. Let the mid back and the low back melt right into your mat. Let the feet and legs splay to the way they will. The eyes soften. The forehead softens. The space between the eyebrows rests. The eyebrows rest. All the muscles around each eye rests. Your eyelids feel light. You feel the energy, new energy on the skin, on your face. Breathing into the inside of your mouth. Exhaling, softening the inside. Softening the jaw. Scanning down the body. Letting yourself take a full on normal length Shavasana. Time where your body's knowing it's transformed and it's absorbing that transformation. Enjoy noticing your breathing again. The breath can be deep into the belly, smooth and gentle, but deep. As you're ready, start to bend one knee, then the other. And then either you can tuck your knees deeply or start to just shimmy yourself toward your head a little bit. And then bringing the knees in for a hug. Exhaling over to the right or left. Allow yourself that full round of breathing. And then gently, with care and love, bringing yourself upright. Coming into a position that feels great for you right now, where you're grounded and connected, but can so too open up. As together, we bring our hands out and up over the head. Let's look up, bring the hands together, look at your thumbs. Exhale, smile, bring your hands down past the head to the heart as you bow your head to your heart and unite them. My light and my love honor you, your light, your love, and the miracle that is you. Namaste.
Namaste, Chelle. Thank you. This was perfect for me.
You're welcome.